a game. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
To the middle. Pass to Reed. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Poke loose. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down low. Pass to Caruso. Outside, SGA. And a missed layup. Timberwolves trail by 6. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Carlson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's Carlson. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Outside Reed. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Inside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Now Wallace for 3, sinks the tray, and the Thunder lead by 5.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Now Edwards, back to Reed, up top Edwards, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Now to the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Here's Carlson. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Conley looking for an opening. Reed. The kick out to Edwards. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder out in front, leading by 5. And when we
The Timberwolves, 17.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Now here's Mitchell. Wallace outside. Outside for Mitchell. Down low. Dort outside. And here's Caruso outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Freeman. He's off on the layup. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. Outside for Dort. Now Holmgren. Puts up a 3. The offensive rebound. Mitchell outside. Here's Holmgren. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Conley. Now Reed. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the play.
Here is DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Clock at 4. Here's Randall. Oh, no good on the layup. Here's Wallace. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Holmgren with the block.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Thunder leading by 9. Left side Mitchell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. DiVincenzo. Yes, sir! Make it in the layup. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's money from deep.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
DiVincenzo with it. Driving inside. Holmgren there for the rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now Wiggins. He launches. DiVincenzo pulls it down. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game. Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now here's Fox. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's SGA. Off with the layup. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Well, he was laying in wait for that pass. Terrific read to get a jump on it.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that. Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
Shot on the wing. Nice jump shot.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside for Dort. Caruso outside. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Fox outside. Vassell outside. Outside Barnes. And the three-pointer goes. Barnes has got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. And Fox, here we go. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
Toward outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the baseline. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Oklahoma City foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Fourth personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul.
Good on the second one.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is an all-around player with incredible upside.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, leading by 4. And we'll...
Oklahoma City, 11.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Holmgren. Big Ted throwing it down.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Wembanyama. Rejected by Holmgren. Caruso outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The floater. Now here's Holmgren. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Wembanyama barely even has to elevate when he throws it down.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A minute 58 left to play in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And he jams it home with authority.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Caruso, right side. Back to SGA. It's good from about 19 feet. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to Barnes. "35 seconds left in the second quarter." Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
And SGA throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Fox. Castle outside. Inside is Wembanyama. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Vassell outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Left side Mitchell. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, with the way he moves, Vassell can be so deceptive with these shots, and he did well to draw the foul there.
All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
On the take. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Back to Vassell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Dort outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, that's the kind of defensive play you need to win ball games. Great block from Wembanyama.
San Antonio leading by 9. Fox outside. To the inside. Wembanyama hammers it down.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Wiggins outside. To halt the run. Caruso outside. Oh, Fox with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Vassell can't get it to go.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pass to Mitchell. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs lead by 9. Here's Harper. Johnson inside. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Vassell, he's open. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And it's 7 points for Devin Vassell.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Caruso outside. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Thunder trail by 9. Here's the pass to Williams. Tries again. Now Mitchell. Here's Williams. Olynyk there for the rebound. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Going inside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Now Mitchell. Here's the pass to Williams. That's it!
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Olynyk. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Thunder trail by 9. SGA. Here's Caruso. Now pass to Williams. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
The shot is money.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
The Thunder making a switch here. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 9. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
.116 left to play in the fourth. Johnson. The free ball is down.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Spurs.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision. Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
They've led by as many as 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Cleared away by Dort. Barnes outside. Now Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Another chance. And it's good on the lay-in.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Moving Dort. The assist. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Castle fires. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both